What's going on, guys? And this is WXP Podcast, level 92. So congratulations. I know we're starting a little bit late today, but Demi always coming in destroying boxes. That's not typical for his life, but it's all good. He's destroying boxes tonight. We're gonna get going with the introductions from my left to the right. Citizen Snips, what's up, brother?
What's going on, man? Thanks for inviting me back. Ready to get into some stuff. I think we got a couple things we left over from last time and some new stuff too. So should be an interesting night, I think.
Thurgo with the hard R.
Oh, we still on this with the hard R. Okay. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm doing my best Max No Sleeves impression here. We got some good things to talk about. I hope you guys are enjoying your gaming week, and let's get into the show. Max No Sleeves, that's from Epic Mealtime, way back in the day.
Oh, dang.
Meek Million. What up, brother?
What up?
Okay. Cool. Dallas man, what up, fam?
Man, what's happening? I don't know if I ever expressed my disappointment at how everybody always forget my homie Meek when it's time to shout out everybody on Twitter.
Yeah, facts, man.
Man.
You know,
Who missed him? I didn't miss him today, did I?
I never missed him, man.
Look, I missed him in the original tweet, but I followed it up. It wasn't even a full minute after. I got you right after. Okay.
Hey, y'all, remember, we can forget him on Twitter, but Fame forgot him at the end of the one show. I think it was 87 or something like that. Forgot about him.
That's because we was out of money and out of resources. I couldn't.
Man, please. Our budget.
You only
Our
purchased
budget
one
is
white
always...
dude for the podcast, and you chose the homie over there. Okay.
Also, I wanted to mention how close we are to 100.
Facts.
Yup.
Yeah, what are we at? What's today?
91.
I ain't even gonna get an invite to that one.
Everybody gonna be here, man. We're gonna be. I'm about to create a whole new box for that because we're gonna have we're gonna have Nick super famous ass. It's gonna be a lot of people in here, so it's gonna be an hour and a half, 2 hour show, definitely.
Tell everybody to show up. Tell your grandma to show up. She might, I don't know.
Last but not least,
some dark chocolate or something.
Half man, half god. Demi.
What's up? It's Box Destroyer Demi God here. I'm glad to be back.
Oh my God.
How you destroying boxing? No blank November.
I ain't following that.
Man, for real.
Yo. All right.
For real, I shaved today just to say
God.
that I'm not, just to protest the whole other thing that I'm not supposed to be doing this.
Oh, no, forget that, bro. I got a whole job that I can't be looking regular for. They tripping on that. But let's get right into it with the topics. Red Dead Redemption 2 finally released on PC. PC gamers rejoice. If you got a 1080 Ti, 1020, 1080 Ti, Super Max, Super Box, Thingy Mabob, you're able to play Red Dead Redemption at 8K, 476,000 frames per second. But not really. So PC gamers, let's start with Kevin. What do you think about Red Dead when it's finally coming on PC? That it's broken, fam. Crashes and won't start.
So that's honestly for a PC launch. Some of that is to be expected. The thing a lot of people don't take into account is when you're making games for a console, you know exactly what's in that console. You know every bit of hardware that's in there. You know it's going to be consistent. You know, it's all the same. It's easy to make something for. When you're looking at adding something for the PC market, there are practically endless combinations of CPUs, motherboards, RAM, graphics cards, and not to mention all the other peripherals that you can have as well. So it's a lot more difficult to try and account for all of that. That being said, this is pretty bad. From what I've seen and the amount of time it's been since the console launch, you would think that's enough time that I'd expect some bumps, but I wouldn't expect it to be this bumpy. From what I've seen, people are having trouble starting the game, period. They're having issues with the launcher, not just the game. So there's all kinds of stuff going on. It seems pretty messy. I only know one person who got it for PC. And he said the only thing he had to do, he did a BIOS update right after he installed the game because he was experiencing some issues. And then after that, everything was going fine. But he's running all current gen stuff. He just upgraded a month or so ago. So,
yeah, I'm seeing people saying you turn off your firewall, all types of stuff. I know.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie BG man for What Real Podcast. He had a 2080 Ti, and he was getting like 45 FPS.
Woo! Yeah, and I think I want to say Gold Chain did a benchmark on it too. He seemed to run pretty smooth. I think he said he went everywhere from during the whole intro cinematic was from like 13 to 100. No, I think maybe it was like 30 something to 100 something FPS. So there was a bit of a range, and I know he's running a 2080 Ti. But it's a very demanding game, so it makes sense, especially on PC. You know, they tried to push it that extra little bit, so that part I'm not worried about. It's more about the fact that people are having issues playing it. Period is the bigger problem, I think.
Hugger, you played a Batman Arkham Knight on PC, right?
Good God, that was an issue to even. It was.
Do you think that? Do you think this is worse than that? Or was Batman just
you know what? Red Dead, I will give it's not a lot of big issues. It's just small stuff that should have been ironed out, but it's not an issue. Patches will fix that. Patches will fix launcher. Patches will fix all the performance issues that will come. Batman Arkham Knight was never optimized. Even now, is still not optimized unless you're willing to mod it yourself, and that's the problem. Arkham Knight, it has its moments where it will run smooth and perfect if you turn everything off. Like if you're using NVIDIA, you can't use any of the fog, any of the advanced, all that stuff. You got to turn it off or it just stutters. And if you go on, can you run it? Most people will be, even now, years later, will be above all the requirements for it, but it still just barely wants to run some. Like Dead Rising 4 ran better than, and Dead Rising 4 was a mess. So I don't know. For me, this is like, come on, Rockstar, you guys can do better than this, but it's not some people where they're, well, I'm refunding it. Like, you gonna wait this much time for that game to come out, and because of a small issue, you're gonna refund? Cool, whatever. That's on you.
I see a lot of people using this saying this is further proof that developers care more about console than they do PC.
Maybe that one developer. Like I said, they ignored the main hardware issue. That's the thing. It's a difference in, I know exactly what I'm making this game for versus they could have any number of things. I'm going to eliminate some that just can't handle it, first of all. But even after that, oh, damn.
And people are acting like this isn't going to be released 4 or 5 more times on various consoles and stuff. So it's like, it's going to iron itself out.
I was contemplating getting it, but I played the heck out of it on my X1X already. So I'm like, I played it so much, like I'm not going to buy it again to play it again when I've got this backlog of other games I need to be trying to get through.
Exactly. I'm like, I'm going to wait for a sale. I'm going to wait till they put some patches in. But I got too many stuff to finish right now. I can't be messing around doing anything like that.
Damn, PC issues? Can't relate.
Well, hold on, Demi, you got a PC?
What happened, Demi?
Can't relate.
It's like,
Can't relate.
But you got a PC. You don't.
I have a PC. I played that on console. Can't relate.
You don't play no games.
Can't relate.
Trash talk.
I hate to see it.
Dumb.
Yeah, I hate to see it.
But yeah, it's not broken. It's probably more annoying than anything for most people. But like, come on. We've all played those games that are
getting janked games. That's crazy. Couldn't be me.
It could be a lot worse. We've all played games that just like you're not even going to work at all. No matter how much you got good equipment, no matter how much you change things, and you paid full price for it. Fallout. I'm just saying. There's other games.
How many issues did Anthem have even on console?
I want to go back to Anthem so bad, dude. When that game first dropped, I was loving it.
You know what? I think Anthem is pretty much dead because the last guy just left. Okay. So unless because they're moving on to the Mass Effect remaster, so I don't want to say Anthem's dead, but I think it's dead, which is a shame because it had potential.
It did.
It's dead.
The only thing that stopped me from going back to that was I've gotten into Destiny 2 a bit more. So that kind of filled my dungeon running end game content kind of game.
That's so dangerous. Destiny sucks so much time.
Anthem is proof that you have to be selective on what you spend $60 on now. Because I had this junk pre-ordered, ready to go, Hype City. And we was there for a little bit, and I was like, oh, So
Can
this
you
is-
imagine getting like one of the collector's editions or something? Someone who
Oh.
all that money on one of
Bro,
those?
I was trying so hard to like play Anthem, but they was like bricking consoles, so I just got scared of playing it at that point.
Yeah, I got super scared.
And when me and Kevin say, "Hey, we're gonna wait for a sale," or PCs are used to not paying full price, you guys look at us like we're crazy. Like, okay,
No, I
whatever.
thoroughly understand that because that's fair. We wait for stuff too. Sometimes I wait for games. I'll be like, oh, I can catch this down the line.
Yeah.
Or I can
That's true.
Game Pass
Like
out.
Madden. I've been waiting on Madden for like the past 5 years.
Yeah, or I
And
can-
this year, period, just this year, I've been like, I usually just period get games day one. If I'm interested in it and I know I'm gonna want it, I just play it when it comes out. But this year, I really kind of been going out of my way. I bought maybe 2 games day one this year.
That's
There's
like
just too many stuff coming out.
That's like Death Stranding. We can get that for 15 in February.
Oof.
Mhm.
Oh shit.
He ain't
First
wrong.
game in
I'm not
March.
gonna lie to you. I'm getting. You can fight me on this shit day one.
So
Absolutely
I want
day
to
one.
that I was right about it being a delivery game. That I kept
Yeah.
making a joke, but I was legitimately right.
Yeah.
UPS.
So
You know what's
Explain why
crazy
my
though?
package is all
You
bent.
know what's crazy though? I'm not gonna say any names, but people kept telling me that like this is what Kojima does. He gives you a false sense of what the game is, and it comes out something completely different. He's trolling you guys. Wait and see. This is what
But
Kojima
hang
is
on.
known for.
Hang
Sure
on now.
enough.
Hang on.
All the
now.
way to the bank.
How did he provide a false sense of the game when everybody's complaint the whole time was they had no idea what it was about?
No,
Right.
but
So
don't
it's one or
tell.
the other.
Told y'all
But
nothing.
that being said, does he not have a history of giving you a false sense of what something's going to be?
Yeah, but anything he showed, it's like when he was showing off Metal Gear, we knew that it was going to be like a stealth type game. The gameplay he showed was the same type of gameplay that we got. There's no like you walking packages across the this big world was exactly what was shown, and that's exactly what we got. And everyone was like, "Oh no, he's just trolling you guys. He's just messing with you guys' head." And sure enough, the reviewers say the exact same thing, and now everyone's quiet.
My whole thing.
I can see how
was-
people would think that though, because he does have a history of subversion.
Watch when more people get the game and everybody's in there. That game is going to take a 180, and it's going to be like, "What was this?" Man, I don't trust Kojima. I like Kojima. I don't trust him. He messes
Watch.
with you way too
After
much.
200 hours in Death Stranding, you unlock the actual game, and then it
Yep.
blows up.
Right? It's like now that
Yeah.
you've delivered all these packages, here's your
Yeah.
Transformer mech. Like,
Yeah.
what the
Guess what you were
okay.
delivering this whole time? Like, oh,
Yeah.
I hate that I haven't
All
been
those
able to play this
packages,
game
you
yet.
were delivering something to build
Yo.
the ultimate mech. Like,
Yo,
know
a
what?
lot of reviews.
I hate that I haven't been able to play this game yet because I hear like there's nobody that's in the middle. Either they love it and it's like
yeah,
wow,
that's
this
what it
is
is.
so
Pretty much.
groundbreaking, or it's like this is the most boring stuff I ever touched in my life. But
Yeah, that's
while most of the gameplay is like delivering, going back and forth, I also hear that there's sort of a bigger emphasis on your every step you take meaning something. There's sort of a bigger emphasis on the journey actually being a big part of the gameplay. I don't know how that feels. I might pick it up and hate it. I might feel like I just bought No Man's Sky day one. But at the same time, it's one of the things like I gotta know. I gotta know for myself. Like and besides that, just past that, I'm really interested in what this story is. I'm really interested in
I
like
compare it to No Man's Sky and Metal Gear being a combination.
that's
Kojima gave me trust issues, man. Oof. When you got to take your controller out with Psycho Mantis fight, control issues. I'm like, come on, Kojima.
But that's one of the greatest
honestly
moments
the
in
only
gaming,
part
though.
that I'm worried about that
I'm not
game
gonna lie.
is that when that dude said he had to literally turn off everything on his controller because it was so annoying. I was like, man, that's
from
really
the little
unfortunate.
BB unit, all the
Yeah.
notifications and stuff. They'll probably put in a patch where you can disable some of that in the settings.
I'm not trying to talk to no kid, bro. That's what I'm not trying to do. Like, I don't care.
Bro,
about
like
kids.
the part, like okay, I understand the baby crying like a couple times, but he said he was doing it so much, and you had to sit there and like rock your controller. Like, come on, man.
I mean, if they put in a patch for Preston Garvey, they're gonna put a patch in for an annoying baby.
Maybe
What?
the dude was just a really bad dad.
And-
Like, God.
I really want to come back and revisit the subject next week when I had a chance to play this game because I got to
we
know for
will.
myself.
Yeah.
Because like,
I mean, as
when
skeptical
you
as I
read
am about it,
reviews
I
or
still
when
gotta
you watch
pre-order it.
reviews of people that did not like the game,
Yes.
I don't know. It's kind of it just feels more whiny than anything. It's not like, oh well, this kind of sucked and it wasn't fun. It feels like more. It's not just like that. It feels like more bashing than anything. Like, how could you
Well,
like
that's the
it?
problem with critics, like on TV shows, let's go, or movies. Critics are looking for a specific thing that ticks boxes, but the audience isn't. So it's like, okay,
And
never
that's
trust
the
a
problem
critic
with
that's
Death
paid to
Stranding.
review something.
Well,
That's the problem with Death Stranding because, as far as I hear, it's meant to be one of those things where you can't really tick the boxes on it the same way you would other games.
I will say though, the reviews for this game are really spooky, and as far I will say, if you look at some of the best reviews and some of the worst reviews, and they have some of the same things said in them, it doesn't. That's the only game in history that I have ever seen the words repetitive, fetch quests, boring, and not really fun as good things. But games that we have all played, too much A button, too much water,
Yep.
too much Master Chief. These things have been taken as negatives, and games have been docked because of this. So the things that we criticize games for, like walking simulator and boring fetch quests and all this stuff, these are things that are still getting this game 95 plus. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. It's
Who
like
knows?
it's
It
the
could
only
be a
game that
fun
I've seen a
walking
game
simulator.
get a 60, say something, and then a game also get 100 and say some of the similar things. Like, how does a game get 100
I think
but you
that's
call
a
it
sign
boring?
that what one person really likes about the game is the same thing that somebody else really hates about the game. Like, some people really like a particular feature. Some people really hate that same feature. In the same way, some people might really like the story and find it intriguing, and other people might just think it's convoluted bullshit.
Yeah.
And also, maybe the reviewer, since nobody really knows what this game is, the reviewers they get to review these games aren't the people that would necessarily like this. Like, if you go into a From Software game, you're going to get the person that loves to review From Software games. So they just probably put anybody on this, and they're like, well, I don't like this because it's not my type of game. Yeah, but you can't dock for that just because you don't like it.
One man's art is another man's pretentious piece of shit.
That's true. Also, you should. Some reviews, I don't know if you guys have looked at the reviews of Modern Warfare. Russia came in and just destroyed the rating on that game. Oh my god. It's even banned. The game got banned in Russia. But people are upset in Russia that they portrayed the Russians negatively. I'm like, you guys have been portrayed negatively and oh my god. Yeah. But they destroyed the ratings on that game. And I'm like, holy crap. That's why
But this isn't the first time that the Russians are portrayed negatively in video games, though.
Not even video games, TV, movies.
Yeah.
Anybody watch Rocky? Like, come on. I don't know what they're complaining.
Right, like you just now want to say something?
Yeah.
I mean, that's
I know.
a big Russia game.
How many Russians have we killed before you realize this, damn it?
Oh my god.
Bro, I ain't
said
talking about that. I'm talking about like video game wise.
Oh my god.
I
like,
am
no
in no
way.
way, shape, or form.
Oh boy.
Relax.
Oh.
Steal your land.
I gotta go. I'm gonna go find me a shelter to hide in.
I am in no
My
way,
name is
shape, or
Christopher
form.
Columbus. I'm sailing around the
Don't
world
let
to
it be
new
Vault
land.
76.
Yep.
That's why people got it out. Stuff like that.
If y'all come looking for me, my name is Demetrius Brown.
He said your government live on podcast.
Hey man, gotta protect myself.
Wow.
That's yo people.
Your whole government, bro.
Y'all step on my lawn, I'm throwing cactuses at you, bro.
Yeehaw.
Yeah,
Oh my
snake,
God.
my boo.
I was just about to say, he said, don't come out here, he gonna put a snake in your boot.
Oh my god. These are the people we choose to do a show with.
Jesus Christ.
There's a coyote in my boot.
All right,
Stop.
so check it out. So, Pokemon Sword and Shield, I've been saying it's going to be the last $60 game I buy for the rest of the year. That Pokemon Sword is day one. Hopefully somebody on this podcast gets Shield so you can give me a Tyranitar. Bet.
I'm not gonna lie. If you buy that 5 years from now, it's still gonna be $60. So
Facts.
Yo, Nintendo, that's crazy, man. Nintendo does not give in at all.
But check it. Whoever gets Shield, let me get them on them Tyranitars, bro. Because I hate Pokemon that's gonna be exclusive to the game. But
who's getting Shield though?
I am.
Okay, I'm gonna need one too.
and I'll get you one of them Surfetched, bro. I got you.
So wait, y'all both.
I'll get you a second Surfetched.
You should be able to trade online. I don't think you have to be next to each other to trade. So I think as long as we
I thought they were doing where you couldn't trade it.
What?
It's a Pokemon game. They've been trading for years.
It don't matter
but
because it ain't but 12 Pokemon left that they actually putting in the game.
What you mean you can't trade before we get into this topic?
Well, they said, I don't know if it's how 100% is, but if it's not in the game, you can't trade it. Like, you can't go back and forth. They want you to get one or the other.
Nintendo got me stuck because I'm not going to spend $120
because there's like
on this game.
1,000 Pokemon. They don't want to do 1,000 Pokemon anymore.
That thing right there. Can I borrow that?
Hey, the Pokedex too.
But
I haven't seen that anywhere.
People are outraged at the Pokedex. Like, people are... So what they didn't put... Every Pokemon in the game isn't in the game. Like, for instance...
No.
I'm about to get full panic mode. Hold on.
For instance, like the original Pokemon starters, the only one in the game is Charmander.
Ugh.
Bro.
Damn shame.
I'm going to find the image and put it up for you.
Also, happy birthday to Halo 4, right?
Oh, I was about to say, what?
All right.
Oh, you want to remember my birthday now, but you didn't remember. Okay, all right.
It's...
So, all right, so hopefully this pulls up so y'all can see. Oh, somebody just posted it.
Oh my god.
That's hard to see.
Damn, that's tiny.
That is...
That's what she said.
It's not very many.
I was like, somebody...
I mean, the picture tiny. Yeah.
So y'all know what's going to happen, right?
Mine's a little bigger.
They're going to release purchasable expansions.
Tell me about the picture, bro. Chill, Dallas, bro.
Bro, I can't have Suicune. What?
But yeah, so it's gonna mess up the thing. But you see, what's in green is in the game. What's in dark green is an evolution from another Pokemon that's in the game. What's in white is not in the game. So no Bulbasaur.
You sure that's not just a weird map of the land?
This is what comes up when you search. This is the leak or whatever.
You can't have a Squirtle evolution.
Squirtle, nope.
They're gonna release the rest
Dragon,
of
no Dragonite.
man.
No,
yeah, it says right here. Players will be
Dre is going to release the rest of an expansion
out over Wi-Fi and swap Pokemon with random users. So using the surprise trade option while at the Pokemon camp in games. Yeah, you can trade with people.
Nintendo is just all about screwing people.
So we can trade online.
Yeah. It says Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu, and Pokemon Let's Go. You do not have this option available.
Does that mean you gotta pay for that crappy $10 a month service they got?
Nintendo Pokemon Bank. I thought it was like $5.
Oh, more Pokemon?
Nah. You ain't got to.
Okay, I was like,
I'm good on Switch Online until like 2021. So
same here.
It only took like $4.
You know, you guys know what I'm actually really curious about? How did they decide which Pokemon to leave out?
Through
whichever one.
I see.
Honestly, I haven't played a Pokemon game since what was it, Sapphire? So a lot of these Pokemon are new to me too.
The thing is, all the starters need to be in every game.
What's really important is they brought Krabby and Kingler, so they're good.
As soon as I saw that they brought Charmander evolution in there, I was like, well, I'm sold.
Yeah. Charmander,
but that's the only one.
He's the
only set of starters.
Yeah, but that's the best one too. So I mean,
thank you.
No one cares about
Meek.
Y'all sleep on Blastoise.
Meek is my guy. Thank you. Charmander is
y'all
the
sleep
dope,
on Blastoise.
Leave all.
Hold on. Did you guys see the leaked evolutions of all the starter Pokemon and Sword and Shield?
No, I didn't see that posted.
Bro, some of them, they don't look
dumb
good.
as hell.
What the water type Pokemon looks like it's like a
Oh,
stick
Score
with
Bunny
these
look
dogs
clean.
on-
Score Bunny look clean.
Grookey has the best evolution out of the three.
What?
Nah,
Yes.
chill. With them drums, no, stop this, man.
You didn't see Score Bunny? You
Yes,
Yeah, Score Bunny.
clean,
Oh, hold on.
Grookey has the best out of the three.
bro.
All right, I'm gonna have to derail this conversation. Y'all is going off in a weird tangent that I stopped listening to.
But at this point, Death Stranding not sounding too bad no more, is it?
Nah, that looks
Still trash.
Whoa, he tried to sidetrack. Yes, it's still trash. We're
Bet you
gonna
can
move
find
on.
all the Pokemon in there.
I gotta, bro. Score
What?
Bunny.
Bro,
Score Bunny.
what I heard about Death Stranding, you're delivering some very questionable packages. Again.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, don't
Bruh,
tell me.
it's-
I don't want to know. I gotta see it for myself.
No, you don't want to.
Y'all, can we all agree that the new Pokemon is like the new Yu-Gi-Oh? Once you hit a certain generation and you go back and play the new stuff, you're like, what happened?
Me, you know what they delivering, bro.
Yes,
Oh no, I want to know. Don't tell me
That's-
that.
Oh, what
that's
the
the
hell is
second-
that?
bro. First
Bro,
of all, you ain't gonna
that's Score
disrespect
Bunny.
Score Bunny right there.
Score Bunny cleaned in a mofo, bro.
That last evolution of Score Bunny, that's official right there. He
Official.
look like he better give some ass. Yeah. You know, he reminds me
You
of. He
know-
reminds me of Zero.
Yo, Score
The
Bunny
more
clean,
these
bro.
characters, they make them anthropomorphic looking. All I can think of is all the furry artists and the Rule 34 artists that are just all over this right now. And I'm like,
Why you gotta?
That's
go
why they
there?
doing it right there.
why?
They doing it on
Ain't
purpose.
nobody about no Grookey, bro.
Y'all remember when what's that game? Battleborn? Was it Battleborn? The one that came out before Overwatch that failed?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody.
When it
remembers.
was exactly, that's like when it was failing, Randy Pitchford on his own personal Twitter reposted a subreddit that was dedicated to Battleborn Rule 34 porn, and I'm like, Randy, Randy,
That sound like Death Stranding packages.
like if that's your fetish, okay, Randy, but you don't got to push it on everybody else. Ugh, I don't want to think of Randy
Death Stranding
Pitchford
packages.
pushing anything.
Yo, Meek, you a real one, bro.
Bro,
There you go,
no,
y'all.
that really-
Y'all roasting Death Stranding like Pokemon
found-
don't have a whole furry agenda.
I found the real leaks, yo. I found the real.
You know
leaks.
what?
Bro, stop.
Man, like
that
I
ain't it.
said, Dallas, if you knew it was these packages, there's nothing you could say. Oh,
It
no.
ain't my business. I just gotta deliver them shit. I'm not opening them up.
Man, if you fall over, you gonna hate yourself.
It's
That's
not
all
my
I'm gonna say
business.
right now.
Bro, so wait, hold on.
I
hold
don't
on.
need to know.
Y'all really like this Score Bunny evolution line? Seriously?
Yes.
Yeah, I like it. I don't really
It
care.
was
I don't
hella
really care.
weird.
I don't care for the grass one and the water one's terrible. Hold on, I don't know if you guys saw. I can't.
The water
What's the name of the
This is-
water? What's the name of the water Pokemon?
This is just making it okay for people to want to bang Pokemon.
Water look
Irrelevant.
like somebody mama. I'm not even gonna lie.
Come on.
Water look like somebody
What's-
ain't it?
What's the name of the water? What's the name of the starting water Pokemon?
Trash.
Trash. I can't really type in trash evolution though.
The second evolution of the water one look like her name LaQuasia.
Yeah, bro, Score Bunny looks so whack, bro. I don't know why y'all.
Have Score You the same dude that don't like Charmander.
Whoa. Whoa, what?
Demi don't like Charmander, bro.
I really
Oh,
don't like Gen 1 if you want me to be real.
But Gen 1 the
I remember
best.
this conversation. I remember we never revisited this, but I remember this conversation. But you also probably think Dynamax is gonna be a good mechanic, so I'm not.
No, Dynamax looks trash. What?
Who?
Oh, bro, don't do that,
Get me
bro.
out this podcast.
I remember when
Who posted this?
Delivering some questionable packages in Death Stranding, bro. Hold on, bro.
I mean, look, it's not my business what's in these packages. That belongs to
nah.
them.
Nah, you gonna want to know what's in
I
that
can't
package,
tell
bro.
people what's unless it's like kids in there. Like I can't.
Oh, it's-
Unless it's like if it's
Never
Gamer
mind.
Girl P, it ain't my business.
Oh my god.
Oh, I hate y'all.
This is the person. Bro, listen to what he just said. This is the person trashing Pokemon. I'm out.
Oh snap! But I love Pokemon though, and
Dallas, you ain't getting Sword or Shield?
I'm getting Sword probably. But
Everyone's
that's
getting
why-
sword, man.
that's
Everyone's
why-
been hitting me up.
Yeah.
Sounds like he
Hey,
did a
bro,
little too
I
much.
need 2 more T-Tars. Go farm.
But
man.
I know somebody that's getting I know somebody, at least 2 people, I think, that's getting
My
Shield.
language.
So I feel comfortable getting Sword. But I'm disappointed in what's going on with it right now. So I have to say that.
Yeah. What is y'all posting, bro? What did y'all just, bro?
Demi, don't be hating on Gen 1, bro.
Bro, Gen 1 is garbage, bro.
You garbage!
Whole damn court is out of work.
Order, Your Honor. Too much.
Bro, I'm challenging you to a Pokemon duel, bro.
Oh.
Bro, I always talking about cars, I never know how to play. But on the game, we can go at it. Any gen you want versus Gen 1.
On the game.
I'll drop y'all in the cards, in the game. I know both.
Ain't nothing going harder than Gen 1, bro.
Bring your little Charmander, bro. He gonna get waxed.
Charizard, B!
Bring your little Charizard, man, gonna get waxed, bro.
Alright, I got a whole Mew and Mewtwo as well. Come at me. With your weak, what you like, Gen 3? Garbage.
Gen 3 was the
This is
best.
Gen 3 was
worst
alright,
one
though.
here.
Look at that's ugly. That is
He
ugly.
looks like
I'm
Gex.
telling you that
He
third
looks
one.
like Gex. I swear to God, he does.
Oh
Those
my
look really weird,
goodness.
man.
That's
I haven't
terrible.
liked either of them so far, to be honest.
Whoever designed that one was terrible.
Sabo looks trash, bro. That's Sabo was trash.
And now we can all agree on something. That is garbage.
All right, hold on. All right, I got the last one. right
Sabo,
here.
that's the first one. That's the name of it. Because it looked like it just walked in on his parents.
This is the whatchamacallit one.
Grookey.
Anyway,
Is that
moving
real?
on from that.
That final evolution don't look bad.
The
though.
evolution line for Grookey is fire, bro.
I'm not gonna. It is kind of dope. Like the last one, anyway. I don't know that.
Oh, you look
Middle one.
trash. What are you talking
That
about?
middle one got some.
Hugger
fire
gets
change.
sick of this
Drums
topic.
and shit. Like
The final
It looks like
evolution is
Donkey
kind of
Kong.
dope, though.
Speaking
I
of
gotta
games
give it
coming out soon, Jedi Fallen Order is about to drop. I can't
Jedi
talk more
Fallen-
about this Pokemon. I just don't care.
Hey guys, we're getting booted off to the next topic. Hugger is ready to fight.
She said we lame in the mud.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Before the game drop, we're having a whole Pokemon podcast. We're gonna be keeping
Oh, I'll be sick that day.
Or after the game drop, we just battle each other.
No,
on
it's gonna be
I'm sick.
It won't be double XP. It's gonna be a whole podcast, just straight. We're going straight at it,
I'm down.
That's-
What's up, Double TJ?
and it won't be on this channel. It's gonna be on who you
That's
got.
fine, bro.
What's up, Daryl Thornton?
I want to give y'all hell for like the score bunny so much, bro.
All right, bro, it's coming.
Jedi Fallen Order, that's
Hey, man,
coming
yo,
out.
Demi, see me in the
How
gym.
y'all guys? No,
That's the
okay,
only
we're moving
gym-
on, guys. We gotta move on.
Be in, man.
Yeah, we Hugger.
We gotta move on.
Hey, I got Fallen Order pre-order because that looks hot.
Yeah, I got
It looks
It
real
does,
good.
but last time I trusted one of their games, I ended up playing
I
Anthem.
trust Respawn. 'Cause they know how to storytell. They actually know how to storytell, bro. So I trust them.
But you know what always makes me laugh is they took a single player studio, BioWare, made a multiplayer game, took a multiplayer studio, Respawn, made a single player game. Like, okay, EA, you guys know what you're doing with your 144 studios closed.
You guys
It's
know
all
how to
good.
do stuff.
I
backwards.
feel like Respawn's in a place where they have the momentum.
Yeah, Respawn's in a good place.
Oh yeah. Not saying it's not what I'm saying. They're not in a good place. It's they took two studios that were doing completely different things and made them do something else. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
I have no
yeah,
doubt that the game is going to appeal to a certain
Didn't they
audience.
say EA had nothing to do with Fallen Order, or was that might have been Apex, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Who knows? EA's got their fingers in everything, even if they don't.
Like on
Oof.
them. They was gonna make this game. Not gonna tell EA to the last second.
Hey y'all, breaking
Done.
news! Breaking news! Death Stranding is at an 83 on Metacritic, which now makes it the worst game of all time.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I knew it.
It's crazy because I never thought that any game ever would get a score that ever. It's
Is it
freaking
really?
It's 83 now. Yeah.
Oh boy, hold up, let me.
Get your guns ready.
Somebody tweet crap gamer. I'm playing. My bad.
Get
Move on.
All those people that canceled their
oh.
pre-orders.
Like they're idiots. They're idiots.
Yes. Well, we all knew that, but that's
Why
It's not the
do
issue.
Music festivals. Whoa. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
It was Kevin. So it's
Oh
all good.
no!
I
yeah. I was like, that wasn't none of us, boy.
I told folks, hold on, bro. People was happening on that 85 wave, bro.
Let me
They
get
was
that screen
excited,
cap.
bro.
Got it.
Screen cap, screen cap.
I'll tag you, Demi. Oh,
I'm tagging.
Hugger, this
everybody,
is for you.
bro.
It's about
Might
to
fuck
go down.
It's a real personal problem.
Yup.
Drama King, yeah, that's me.
But yeah, Fallen Order.
But Fallen Order,
The
I'm interested. I'm talking about it day one. I'm interested though.
I swear I got that.
I haven't really enjoyed a Star Wars game in a long time.
I'm not big on like the Star Wars like movies and stuff, but the games have always looked fun.
my favorite has been Revenge of the Sith. That one,
yeah.
the movie's terrible, but the game was pretty far.
The movie wasn't that bad. It was okay.
It was okay. I'll give you that. It was okay. It wasn't. Some people were ripping into it. I was like, nah. There's worse movies out there.
Popcorn flick.
Exactly. Good waste of time. Don't need to put too much into it. But the gameplay is something
The game was fun.
I wasn't expecting. The gameplay.
Yeah, because I got that on the original Xbox. That was fun. That was a fun game.
So good. So good. I just replayed the PlayStation 2 version.
But Fallen Order has Souls combat, which is looking good.
It
Surprisingly.
looks real good.
I seen the execution clip that Xbox had posted up. The little chip.
Mhm.
Whoa, wait a minute.
I've been
Yeah, the comment.
optimistic about that game since I heard about it though. Since the first trailer, I've been like, I really want to like this game. I'm just gonna wait till it comes out, but I'm probably gonna end up picking it up. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It looks like one of those games you just like wanna love.
Yeah.
yeah. Play a better game after Death Stranding. I feel you, bro.
I think a lot of people are
I'm gonna
still a
be on
little
Death Stranding.
salty.
If it's good, I'm probably gonna be on it a solid month.
People are still probably salty about Battlefront.
All right, what we on?
Good God, Dallas. Jedi Fallen Order.
You know what hurts this month? I'm still hurt that Doom doesn't drop this month.
Yeah.
I forgot they moved that.
I'm with you on that.
Black men don't cheat. My bad.
I was so prepared for Doom this month. That was gonna be the game that I was gonna get, and I was like, now I gotta get something else.
That stream was gonna be fun.
Oh yeah. We was planning on hard mode and everything.
Pause.
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 Y'all playing
Yeah,
hard?
that's... Pause.
Huh?
We always playing pause.
Oh, I thought you said it's y'all hard. I was gonna say, bro.
What?
Whoa.
Like,
Pause.
Whoa. No, not pause. Stop. Rewind.
Yeah. Bring that
I
back
was like, this is
and
why I don't walk away from the podcast. I come back and everything is
That's
weird.
what Score Bunny players here. That's what Score Bunny.
Bro, score bunny the truth. Quit hating. And don't, if we can't talk about that, because Hugger gonna get mad.
Hugger, you
Dallas.
like Pokemon, okay?
nothing wrong with Pokemon, but when we on like minute 15, y'all, we gotta move on.
Conversation good.
But if we were still talking breast milk, she'd be all in the conversation.
Right.
No, that's Dallas's forte, man. I don't mess with no leaking titties.
Well, Dallas about to be delivering some titty milk in Death Stranding.
I'm down. Y'all don't even know. I've been excited since and it may be just the whole
The walking
Kojima
mechanic is
leaving
stupid.
Konami thing.
The whole thing about you gotta hold.
I don't know though.
That's
It might
stupid.
be. It might be. But I haven't played it yet. I don't know. You won't know until you know. Till you know for
You're gonna
yourself.
fall down the hill.
And it might suck.
You
It
gotta
might
pick
I
all the
might
boxes
regret.
Bro,
back.
if I'm delivering packages and them hoes drop, bro, I'm cutting.
I'm leaving them. I don't care who may
But
be
then,
in.
okay, so
Look,
Fame,
Demi
I
gonna start
completely
trying to grab all the
understand.
boxes
I
in one
fully
go. Trying to
expect him
play
to not like
Jenga.
this game because I know myself that he's got no patience, like 0.00% patience. I know that he can't wait for fucking noodles to cook. So
Hey.
for freaking noodles to cook. So
Hugger's
I
definitely
get
mom
it.
of this show. She be on the.
Bro,
She be on the.
I remember she hit me with the Joel Santana ad lib. Like,
Hey, my ad lib's better than Demi's.
I don't know. Demi was
Oh,
hitting
no.
me like that.
What's up with these M&Ms? What they doing? What are they?
We got to peel the stick off to find out.
What are they doing, bro?
I don't know,
Peel
but I
that
think
sticker
one of them
off.
dropping.
Y'all need Jesus.
Man.
You trying to
Jesus?
I ain't gonna say it.
What is
Something
up
about
with-
melting your mouth. I ain't gonna say it though. I'm
What's up with
good.
these M&Ms, bro? Y'all.
What?
I don't know, but
Stop.
One of the reasons, the main reasons why I'm excited for Death Stranding is just the whole Kojima thing. Like, you may not be able to follow me on this whole thing. You might not see it the same way I see it.
Look at
But
fame.
I look at it like similar to Wayne getting off Cash Money and then you waiting on a car to drop. You know what I mean? Might not be the same thing, but it's close enough for me.
They say
It's like the gaming
Kojima
equivalent.
They say Kojima doing movies next.
I mean, he been doing
What
movies this
next?
whole time, so
Maybe that's what
Yeah,
and that's what he needs to be doing.
that's what we're doing now.
I think there's a lot of people that are going to
But
support him just to say screw Konami. Because a lot. Have you seen Konami? That's gone like
Yeah,
downhill
Konami
real
was
hard.
right, man.
Okay, so that's one reason. Second reason is I fully support the notion of games being art. I fully support the whole idea of you doing something outside the box, whether it ends up being good or not. The ideas that come from that will turn to something dope for somebody else. This is not the first time that like Kojima's been able to do that. The whole stealth genre came from. Oh, that's true. That's definitely true.
I hate all of y'all,
With the
bro.
same smile and everything.
Oh,
I hate this podcast.
Man.
I'm sorry. Hey, last week I was out of control. This week I'm trying to like temper it. So let's go back.
What's up, Fame? How you doing?
Yeah, talk about temper. He's got his old man chanclatas out.
Oh man, y'all, I love y'all.
So
Man.
speaking of things also dropping soon, the Stadia, whatever you want to call it.
Oh god.
That
Stadia
train
just
wreck.
sound weird. It sound like
It's gonna die just like the Ouya did, fam.
I think there'd be people to support it, but what got me and probably Kev here is the negative latency. It's like, what? Do you know how this?
yeah, like that's the thing.
Like they're gonna use client server prediction, which a lot of games use. It predicts the buttons you're gonna push based on your patterns. But the whole other cluster of what the guy was saying, I'm just like, oh my god, stop! You sound dumb. Dallas, you need to stop. But Kev, what's your thoughts on the Stadia? Who cares?
I think they're trying to do too much is basically what it comes down to. Like it seems like they're going into the realm of predicting inputs that may or may not even happen. Like usually if they're predicting them, it's fractions of a second before to help it register faster, but they're trying to predict your entire like thought process, it sounds like, to eliminate latency. But then it's not really you playing the game, is it? Because maybe you decide to do something different.
Yeah. It'll be like oh god. Oh, I can't even think of what I was just gonna say. But yeah, they're just trying to do too much, trying to be forward thinking, but it's not forward thinking. And you said it with the PlayStation Now. I want to play on my own hardware. I don't want to play on your hardware. Give it to me. Don't try to make it fancy. I spent a lot of money to play on my hardware, not on your hardware. So I don't.
Yeah.
Hey Hugger, this is said when you're watching Joker and Meek start laughing a little bit too much. That's when it got real.
What now?
Y'all need to leave this boy alone.
Hugger's mean when they say you're watching Joker and some guy in the audience start to laugh a little bit too much. I said they should have said when Meek start to laugh a little bit too much. Or Kevin.
God. Yeah, okay.
Nah.
I think Kevin, let Kevin get in on this.
Leave my white people alone.
Whoa.
This is why we came on the podcast.
Are y'all ready for something real stupid?
Fact.
What are you going to say?
Like,
What do you mean? Like we
uncalled for?
haven't been doing that for like the past 30 minutes.
All right, well here you go.
Oh!
Just uncalled for.
Bro,
I don't know whether to be mad or die laugh. I hate you, Dallas.
Oh,
I hate everything
snap.
about you.
I ain't never had it on my face. This podcast has gone left. I hate it here.
Hey, you said when we put up the meme box, at first we were being all, and then you're like, no, be yourselves. So we were being ourselves.
Jaden Smith said, I hate it here. I want to go home.
Yeah, Mom, can you come pick me up?
It's stranger danger on this podcast.
I think that's a wrap.
I'm let none of y'all watch my
Well, before we wrap, let's follow up on a story we talked about last week. Overwatch 2 just got announced. Kev, talk to us about it.
Yes, God.
Well, we touched on some of the leaks last time. The main things coming forward that were confirmed are, so it is the 2 part of it is mainly focused on a PvE experience, hero missions that you can do with your friends and stuff like that, as well as like a story mode campaign kind of thing. And the cool part about it is, so it is a paid kind of add-on, I guess is the best way to think of it. But all of the impact on the multiplayer game is going to be available for everyone who has the original game for free. So, the multiplayer will get all of the new heroes, all the maps, the new multiplayer game modes, the new skins and graphics updates and all that stuff for free. And then if they want that extra single-player content, you'll buy Overwatch 2, and that'll get you access to that content. So they're doing it in a really cool way, and they're making it so that anyone who buys 2, all the cosmetics and stuff that you've collected over the course of playing the game carries over. So
that's nice.
You know what
of course it's the internet, so everybody's still complaining.
So is Overwatch 2 pretty much like gameplay wise anyway? Overwatch 1 only single player with a story?
I mean, I'm sure they've added some new like for the single player specifically, they added some new elements like a skill tree. Like as you level up a particular hero, you can pick to add on certain perks to abilities and stuff like that. So like with Tracer, they had one where when you blink through an enemy, it does damage to them.
So is he digging in his butt?
That's
the thing, you can't tell.
Why you got legs like a raptor? What the hell?
That's his knees about to say.
Somebody photoshopped that shit and flipped it all back around or something. There's no fucking way.
Like I'm finally excited with getting there.
Dude is a centaur. That's only
Demi, you been Overwatch 2 because I know you. Demi, you just quit Overwatch, didn't you?
I just quit Overwatch, but I'm coming back to it. So.
You know what that's
I was watching Demi play Overwatch, man. The way he sounded, he had that abusive wife syndrome where he just hated that game, but he couldn't stop playing it.
So he pulled a ninja?
Like, I'm done with this game, man. This is it for me. I'm out, Chief.
I mean, I think it's going to do well. I like the way they're doing it. I mean, Blizzard is kind of in a hot seat right now. I mean, I've never really agreed with a lot of things Blizzard does, but at least they're not being dicks about this.
The thing with Overwatch, man, is just I get tired of the metas. Like, I'm so tired of, like, this new meta always coming out. Like, this other character for no real reason.
Well, no, see, there is a reason, and most of that is from the pro scene, and then everybody complaining because they think their game is just like the pro scene when it's not, is part of it too. But it's these metas don't get developed by like you or me. These are developed by the really top tier players, and they play it at a level that nobody else can really get to. But it exposes like the repetitiveness or the flaws in each particular meta. So the developers scramble to make balances based on that, and depending on what they do, sometimes it's so dramatic it changes the whole meta. Because everybody complains about the meta the whole time until a new meta happens, and then they're like, "Man, we hate this new meta even more. We want to go back to the last one," or like 2 metas ago. It's like you're just never happy.
You've seen the new patch notes, right? For Torb and Baptiste.
Torb buff, baby! Woo!
Oh, God.
I'm a Torb Hanzo 2 trick. Don't mess with me, bro. You will
glad
never get to leave spawn.
Down. I'm so glad. Oh my God, this Torb update was not needed. Was not needed, bro.
But even if they did what most people think was needed, they would still complain about that too. And then when they saw the implications it had in the real game, they'd complain about that even more. That's just the way this works. You're never going to make everybody happy.
Yeah, true.
I think this was more of like a side thing anyway. I think they're setting up for something else. But I mean, and the Torb buff is so like it's not that huge. he'll get molten core faster, but not by a super significant amount. That's about it.
I don't need him getting molten core any more faster.
Yeah, you do, man.
No.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I'm coming back to Overwatch anyway for that Sigma skin that drops Christmas because it looks good.
I don't even think I saw that skin.
Yeah, he has let me throw it up in the chat. Hold on.
Is he wearing shoes? More importantly, I'm tired of seeing them feet.
You don't want feet pics?
No, I do not.
Come on, Demi. Give us that foot pic.
This ain't gonna turn into one of the podcasts, and that's right now. People get spam.
Oh yeah, I have seen that one. Yeah. That one is dope.
That's nice.
Clean.
That is nice.
Yeah, that one is pretty sick. I do like that one.
I hate everybody.
I'm just waiting on one of y'all to make the obligatory "that's meat" joke because I know it's coming.
What you do is when you come to that part, you just cough.
Groceries.
I just
Can't just say that.
Stop it, Demi.
So
Anyway, what's everybody gonna be playing for the next week that we're gonna come?
Pokemon.
Shit.
Because it drop in a few days.
Yeah, I think
time for next show?
Pokemon's gonna be a day one for me.
It comes out. What's the drop?
15th,
15th.
Yeah.
same day as Fallen Order.
Fallen Order might be like a week after, and then Death Stranding I might wait. Probably
So
not.
next show
until
is
it
on the
comes out on PC,
13th.
but I'll wait for a bit.
We're gonna have to. We
I'm
have to start the show
definitely gonna be
30
playing
minutes
Death
early and have that Pokemon show. That way, Hugger can relax for 30 minutes, then we throw in because she don't worry nothing about no Pokemon.
Oh, we about
Well,
to geek
we'll
out on
have to
Pokemon.
talk about Pokemon 2 weeks from now.
We about
So,
we
The
about
whole
not next
podcast,
week.
we're all just gonna be looking down.
beating the brakes off of Demi for his disrespect.
What?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
We're not getting into this again. Nope.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, for everybody that came and watched live, thank you. We're so close to episode 100. We're gonna have so many people that I don't even know coming on here. Way original people.
I'm
Yeah,
chilling
that's
with my
empty.
squad, and you all.
They're gonna be
really
OGs, triple OGs.
But the answer,
Yep.
going through some very hard games soon. So wish me best.
Yes.
Yo, I try.
Demi also streams late at night, so if you're a night owl, it's
Well,
perfect.
I'm doing most of these streams early because
Oh, damn, dude.
Yeah,
I like to watch your night streams.
Demi goes live at like 3 a.m.
Man,
I know.
and
I'm still up.
great because it's on days that I can't sleep. I'll be like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I got some entertainment before I.
Yeah.
Academic think all the BBWs is up that late, so he be streaming.
Right.
I mean,
Oh,
they bust
God.
around that time.
He don't even be trying to talk. He be like, new game, who this?
Hugger gonna cuss us
Get
out
me.
of this podcast.
Oh, yep.
So I guess we'll go around the Bing Citizen Snips.
Thanks for having me, everybody. It was a lot of fun. I know we spent a bit of too much time on Pokemon for Hugger's liking, and she's now retreated into a hand cocoon.
I have to.
It was a lot of fun. Aside from some of the random crap y'all posted, y'all gonna get us destroyed, banned from the
Jesus is gonna strike us down.
Jesus
internet.
supports.
You mean
what we do.
Kanye? But nah, yeah, that's it for me. Thanks for stopping by, y'all. Appreciate it.
Thugger for a Hugger.
What's up, y'all? I'm here. Maybe we should do, because next show is the 13th. The people that are getting Pokemon should do a multi-stream on like Mixer or something and play it all at the same time.
I'm with it.
Yeah, and then you can talk about Pokemon to your heart's content, and then on the 20th we can talk about it again, and I won't complain.
She won't complain. 'Cause
I'll-
She won't be here.
Yeah, I'm sick.
Yeah,
Sick 2 weeks from now.
we definitely gonna take the Pokemon to another podcast, to another show. That way we don't drive Hugger crazy.
I'll just be posting memes. Don't worry, I'll be here. Just
Okay.
post memes.
Cool.
But you should definitely play a little live. Play, and do
I'm good.
one of those co-host mix streams.
I'm with it. It's my squad with it. McMillion.
Bye.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. Appreciate y'all coming to hang us out. What? Hold on. I appreciate y'all coming through
Like,
and
what?
hanging out. Yeah, I appreciate y'all coming through and hanging out. Next stream, we will all be talking about Death Stranding and our thoughts and impressions of it. So yeah, tune in next week, and yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
DALLAZ. Man.
Man, I had fun like I always have fun. Except for the Death Stranding part, because I just don't know what to expect, and I will be playing this game until the next time we talk. I'll probably be late to the podcast if it's that good, and if it sucks, I'm gonna let y'all know because I've been waiting, and I would have a lot of complaining at that point. So
You're gonna come out with bullet points.
man, but I hear it takes a little while to get into, so we're gonna find out. And I'm super, super, super excited. I know we like 9 away now from 100. So if y'all watching, Nick, Mamacita, can't wait to mess with y'all. Crunk, I know you busy, but you better bring your ass. And the rest of it, I think it's 1 or 2 more that I never met.
Kevin.
It'll be nice to Kevin, the other Kevin, other Kevin.
Yeah.
It'll be nice to meet you, young man. And appreciate y'all. Like, shout out to the chat too, by the way.
Last but not least, Captain to something to do something.
Hi, I'm Demi God Reviews. I like women and wine. Catch me streaming late at night. I'm about to play some hard games, and you can see me drink wine and talk to women. All right, thank you for coming by. Check out YouTube and Twitch. Follow me on Instagram, all Demi God Reviews.
Anytime Demi or Hugger is streaming, I'm always gonna throw that retweet out. So make sure you guys go follow my people. Show them some love. Drop some likes, follows, all that good stuff.
Make sure you bring a bottle of wine.
And a bottle of wine.
Also, Demi's on camera at night, so you can go see that beautiful face.
Don't sleep on Demi. His streams is dope, and he's more skilled a gamer than most.
And that voice.
I didn't see what I saw.
Don't sleep on her. Don't sleep on her because she like playing old stuff. So if you dig retro, like that's your thing, then you'll mess with it. And plus, like her commentary is dope too.
Oh.
But she don't got Cambodian breast milk. This was 91. y'all have a good one. Peace.